With seller financing, often you can pay slightly more for the business. Now, I'm not talking double, I'm talking about a small premium on the value of the business for the benefit of having 100% seller financing. So you can explain that to a seller, like, we'll pay you slightly more for your business, which gets you closer to the valuation you think it's worth in exchange for seller financing. That is something that you could discuss. You can also describe the benefits of collecting the interest. You can describe the benefits of collecting the payments over time, so your tax liability is lessened. Because if you collect all the money up front, that is a huge tax liability, capital gains tax liability. If you spread it, you can absorb more of the capital gains over time. There are several benefits to a seller. It just depends where they are in life. Often if they don't need the money immediately, it's better for them to defer over time. The best way to bring in seller financing is if the seller believes their company is worth more than it is. So you'll do a valuation, you'll know what the true market value is. If they still want to be higher, then that is always the lever. It's like, okay, well, I know you want it up here, but I can only start to come up here if you give me seller financing. But 30% isn't an unreasonable amount of seller financing. I don't think you have to pay a premium to get 30% seller financing. I don't think that's good advice.
In fact, what I read is SBA requires some seller financing somewhere.
Often the way they do seller financing is like a 10% down payment, 10% seller financing, and 80% SBA.